heading for Mr. Paranoid Marlboro.
Roger, Roger. And then there's Mr. Paranoid up to Marlboro. Evening, Mr. P.
Good evening, Clearwater. Nice day out there this evening. And same with you, Screwdriver. Nice day, yeah.
Good evening, Mr. P.
Greetings. Nice day out there.
Oh, Clearwater. Good evening, Clearwater. Good evening. How are you? Good, 513 up here, FIT. Say it again? I said 513 up here, FIT. I'll talk to you earlier today. Come on. Whatever. Driver. Yes, sir. They serve drinks at Denny's? They do not. Oh, not any good drinks. Just regular, Pepsi Coke product, I feel. Well, we want to get some breakfast and having drinks? You want some mimosas? What we got going on here? Have a breakfast and run across the street, right? Heck yeah. Copy, Clearwater. Unit. Okay, all we still. Hello? 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 I'm sure that's 500. Man, this is the first time I'm dealing with this cloud thing. I don't like it. Then put on your happy face. Oh, it's always a happy face. Especially when you bend over to get something out of the bottom drawer. Smile, say cheese.
Oh, man, what the?
Oh man, no bus stop. Sorry, we gotta stop talking now.
What movie was that? Is that Animal House? Where she was having the affair with the professor. He came out with just a sweater on and no pants, and he was like, "Oh, there it is in the top shelf."
Yep, he was sure talking it.
Yeah, he thought he was Paddington Bear.
From the house with whatever his name was, Bluto was looking in, peeking on the peeking on the girls getting dressed.
Yeah, that's Screwdriver.
Friggin' right. I like it.
Yeah, but did you get the joke?
What? His erection knocked him off the ladder?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got the joke.
I didn't. I've seen the movie 4 times before it dawned on me what it was.
So what's this I hear about a sideband net tonight?
Yeah, you hear correctly.
So I must be in the right place then. Good.
Yes. Actually, I'm behind schedule. I gotta get started. Holy moly, Screwdriver! Look what you did.
See, we went there and we made it happen. All right, well, we sound like we got some new people. We're gonna let Radio Man take it over.
Yeah, we'll get started here. Welcome to Maine Sidebanders. I'm Radio Man. I'm in New Gloucester, and we do this every Thursday at 8 p.m. There's no membership or anything like that. You just show up and have a radio that we can hear and understand. And that's it. Just showing up, I guess, is part of the. I guess that's the membership. Just showing up. And we keep it pretty informal. We do a brief roll call, and if anyone wants to do any radio checks or anything like that, and then people just talk about whatever. It's just kind of an open BS. So I call everyone in by county, and so just know what county you're in. We used to not do the counties, and it was a lot of people walking at each other. So if we do it by county, it goes a little easier. So I'm going to start down to the south, and I'm going to try to jump around. Sometimes I start in the north, work my way south, and vice versa, but I'm going to jump around, so just be ready. And so York County, how about it? York County for Maine Sidebanders. Who's out there?
Green Thumb reporting from York County. All is Maine.
Okay, Green Thumb. Now, I'm gonna guess. Are you the guy with the you had the antenna issue that I was talking to last week? Is this you? Okay, well, I just wanted to. I'm glad you made it. I got a good copy on you. Just so everyone else knows, Green Thumb is he's new. I don't know if he's new to CB radio, but at least new to Maine Sidebanders. Green Thumb, are you on a mobile? Because I got a good copy on you.
Yeah, I'm on a QT40, and I got the RN Middle E203. No preamp on it, unfortunately. Back out.
Okay, well, I got an S5 copy on you. I got a good copy on you. Sounds really good. And, yeah, just stick around and see who you can hear. Maybe I'll check back with you. We'll try to do a few radio checks with you. But stick around here and see who you can hear. And thanks for showing up, Green Thumb. And just for the hell of it, because Paranoid's got pretty good ears, and he's way up the coast. Paranoid, can you hear Green Thumb at all?
I could kind of hear him, but not, I couldn't make out what he was saying, but I could tell somebody was trying to check in with you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Green Thumb, Paranoid's up in Waldoboro. He usually has pretty good ears, so I thought that'd be a good test. All right, well, let's just keep moving here. We'll check back with you in a little bit there, Green Thumb. But anyways, good show making it in tonight. Who else we got for York County on Maine Sidebanders? Was that 333? Did I hear that right?
333 will leave us checked in. Well, we're trying to check in here. Hold on. We're going to check people from York County.
Yeah, thanks, Paranoid. Was that you, 333? Maybe I got my beam a little too far to the south. Is that 333 over in Lee? All right, let me try my Omni. 333. Try it again. Let me see if I can hear you.
Just barely. For the most part, I'm seeing signals but no audio. Hey, Moose, you got a coffee? Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if you're hearing me at all. Yeah, Radio Man's in there. He's just trying to do check-ins, but you are getting out. Just letting you know.
Uh-oh, I'd say that sounds like a moose problem, not a cobra problem.
Well, just hold on a few minutes there, Moose, and we'll do the check-ins, and then we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Radio Man, back to you.
All right, appreciate it. Let me try one more time. 333. I got you down. I heard you once briefly, but I didn't hear you again. Are you still in there, 333? Hey, Cobra, you hearing him at all? I think he might have had a crap out. Did you hear him at all, Cobra?
I heard somebody else, but they were coming in with Moose, and I don't know. But I do got a good copy on that green thumb there in Hollis, I think he said. Back over to you.
Okay, green thumb, just so you know, Cobra's over in Wales. I don't know if you know where that is, up by Sabatis. So Cobra's got a good copy on you there, green thumb. All right, we're going to do another call for York County on Maine Sidebanders, York County, before we move on. I don't know what just happened there. Who's that out there talking now?
It's Moose and Floyd talking. He turned his amp off, so he was thinking he's not disturbing anybody. A few minutes, we'll go through the check-ins, and I'm sure we can figure this out. Hopefully.
I just turned the power down. I was trying to talk to Floyd. Evidently, I'm still getting out, but I can't hear you guys, so I couldn't tell if I was walking over you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. My receive is just too good.
No, I'm hearing them down here too, Cobra. I'm hearing them just fine down here. All right, let's try state of New Hampshire. We got to get going here. How about state of New Hampshire? State of New Hampshire. No taker. State of New Hampshire, York County. We're going to move on. All right, let's go to Cumberland County. Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders. All right, I got Greg in Portland. Whoops. Let's spell your name correctly. Who else? There was someone else in there I did not get. I only got Greg in Portland. Who else we got in Cumberland County? Oh, okay, 384 Sebago. All right, how you doing this evening? Were you hearing Green Thumb at all over in Hollis?
No, I don't know. I just got on. And hoping I catch them.
Okay. Well, just real quick, Green Thumb, can you hear 384 over in Sebago? Okay. I'm guessing you must have turned. All right, it said real rough. All right, we'll keep moving here. All right, who else we got for Cumberland County? Cumberland County, Maine Sidebanders.
Hey, it's Tasman over here in Pownell.
Hey, Taz and Pownell. All right, who else we got for Cumberland County on Maine Sidebanders? All right, Triple Cross in Brunswick. We got you. I feel like your signal got bigger. Did you do something different? All right, well, you're as we like to say in the workplace, you're trending in the right direction with the signal there. You went up a little bit, Triple Cross. Very good. Who else we got for Cumberland County on Maine Sidebanders?
Screwdriver, just waving that hand.
All right, Screwdriver over there in New Gloucester. Who else we got for Cumberland County on Maine Sidebanders? All right, not hearing anyone else. How about Oxford County? Let's go to Oxford County. I didn't quite get who was that Cobra with the little beep after.
774 Buckfield, Mobile.
Okay, yeah, 774 Buckfield Mobile. Just a little soft on the audio. Wasn't able to hear you, but Cobra got the relay in there. Who else we got for Oxford County? Oxford County.
513, Oxford County. Go ahead.
513. I can't say. Are you relatively new to Maine Sidebanders? Where are you? Sumner. Okay, well, I got a good copy on you from Sumner. Is this your first time on Maine Sidebanders? Just give a little delay there before you key up again. For all my stuff to switch back over. There, 513 in Sumner. Is this your first time on Maine Sidebanders? Okay, well, welcome. And we're glad to have you there from Sumner. 513. All right, that's great. And stick around while we go through roll call here and you make a note of who you're hearing. Who else we got for Oxford County? Oxford County. All right, not hearing anyone else. What about Franklin County? Usually I do them together, but how about Franklin County?
Okay, Oxford, Frankfort County. Anybody in Oxford, Frankfort County want to check in on Maine Sidebanders? Now's the time. Radio man's listening.
I didn't hear anybody fix it, did you?
No, I didn't. I'll check in, though, out here in Oxford.
Okay, fix it over in Oxford. Very good. Let's go scoot over to Lincoln County. How about Lincoln County for Maine Sidebanders?
Roger, Mr. Paranoid, checking in from Waldeboro.
All right, Mr. Paranoid over in Waldeboro. Anyone else for Lincoln County? Not hearing anyone else. How about Sagadahoc County? I know there's got to be at least one person in there from Sagadahoc County.
How about Clearwater, Topsom?
Oh, man, Clearwater. You're sounding top shelf in Topsom.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, you're sounding good, though. Good copy on you, good audio. Who else we got for Sagadahoc County?
Where is all my gang?
Yeah, usually Sagadahoc County's pretty well represented, so a little light on the showing on Sagadahoc County tonight.
I'll straighten that out in the morning.
Yeah, next time you guys have the club meeting over there. All right. All right. How about Kennebec County? What about Kennebec County? Cobra, can I get a phone a friend on that one?
Yeah, a little bit of echo with him, but I think he said TK.
Oh, okay, I think that's TK 1973 in China.
Yeah, TK, South China, that's correct.
Yeah, I was able to hear him that time when he came back. A little light on the signal, but I was able to hear TK in South China. All right. All right, who else we got for Kennebec County? Kennebec County for Maine Sidebanders. There's someone in there, Cobra. Who was that?
Just TK. Thank you for the relay. You're welcome.
Okay, no problem. All right, we're going to jump over to, how about Androscoggin County? What about Androscoggin County?
Yeah, Shotgun Willie up here in Mechanic Falls.
Oh, okay. Hey, Shotgun Willie. Yes, I think I remember you checking in before. How you doing?
Hey, man. It's just, summer's finally here. It's nice.
All right. And you said you're in Mechanic Falls. Did I get that right? I just want to make sure because we have like a spreadsheet here that auto-populates, so I just want to make sure I get that right. Is that Mechanic Falls?
That is, but I tell people Poland sometimes because I'm sitting right on the line, but I'm actually in Mechanic Falls.
All right. Well, you sound good. Good copy on you, and that brings us to number 15 here on the roll call. Who else we got for Androscoggin County?
He gets Swiper and Auburn.
All right, Swiper and Auburn. And who else we got for Androscoggin County?
Skywalker and Lisbon.
Oh, we got a twofer there. We got Skywalker and Lisbon Falls, and we got Ginger Swipe. All right, well, good evening to Skywalker and Ginger Swipe. And we're getting close here to the tail end. Those of you listening in, we're almost getting to the tail end here of the roll call. Who else we got for Androscoggin County? 207. Mine it. All right, sounds good. Anyone else for Androscoggin County?
Cobra Whale.
Yes, Cobra. My built-in 10.5. Cobra and Whales. Anyone else for Androscoggin County?
500 Lewiston.
Oh, we got 500 in Lewiston. All right, here we go. Bringing us up here, that's 21. Anyone else for Androscoggin County? All right, I'm going to try, I guess Moose is having an issue. I don't know. He thinks it's us and we think it's him. But how about Somerset County? Somerset County. Moose, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead, Radio Man. This is Moose.
Okay, Moose, I got a good copy on you. I guess you're having, I don't know, you're not receiving anyone very good tonight?
I think it's fluctuating. I'm getting 10 pounds of static, 3 pounds of static, 10 pounds of static, 3 pounds of static.
Okay, not seeing that here at my house tonight, but I do have a good copy on you from Fairfield. Is Floyd in there? Floyd, you want to give it a shot? Floyd, for roll call?
Got Richmond and Plymouth trying to check in.
Oh, okay. Apologies. Hold on a second here. Whoops. I wanted to put. That's Wrenchman, right? Wrenchman and Plymouth.
Floyd's out there too.
Okay. We got Floyd. Is Floyd mobile tonight?
How about you, Floyd? You mobile, you home? He's probably out having a smoke.
All right. Well, thank you for the relay on Wrenchman. I appreciate that, Moose. Just for the listeners at home, we got Moose in Fairfield, we got Floyd, I'm putting him down for Mercer, and we got Wrenchman in Plymouth. I'm going to do a last call. Any stations anywhere, state of Maine or New Hampshire, that would like to get in on Maine Sidebanders. Any stations that I missed or missed their opportunity would like to get in on Maine Sidebanders before we wrap up the roll call. Alrighty. I'm not hearing anyone else. We're going to turn it over here. And that brings us to 24 for the roll call. And thank you to everyone that shows up. And also want to thank, I guess we got a couple new people. We got Green Thumb and Hollis. And we got 513 in Sumner. Real quick, 513, you still in there?
Yes, sir.
Just kind of curious, were you hearing most of the stations this evening? How are you hearing people?
Yeah, about 75%.
All right, very good. And is there anyone you want to try doing a radio check with?
Yeah, we don't do much of that.
All right, well, just thought we'd throw it out there. If you want to do it, if you heard a station, you're like, geez, I wonder if I can reach that guy. All right. How about Green Thumb? Green Thumb, you still with us over there in Hollis?
10-4, still here.
All right, Green Thumb. Just checking with you. How much percentage would you estimate of stations you were hearing?
Oh, probably 15.15%.
Okay, copy that on the 15%. Well, you know, being on a mobile, I guess 15's better than 0. Anyone you want to try doing a radio check with before I open it up here?
Yeah, I'd like to know if Cobra can hear me. I can hear him real good. I got a good copy on Cobra. Yeah, go ahead, Green Thumb. I got a good copy of you. I'm in Wales. It's between like Savannah, Litchfield area. I don't know if you're familiar with it at all, but it is a good trip from Hollis, especially if you're mobile. Yeah, that's 10-4. Weird. I didn't hear anybody check in Saginaw County, but I got like a real good copy on you. It's kind of strange. Yeah, it happens. I mean, you're not giving me a lot, but it's super quiet. You hear me like one light flashing the second light, but I mean, I can hear you, and that mobile antenna. I mean, that's a win in my book. Yeah, I mean, you're doing a heck of a trip from Hollis for sure. That mobile's working. Fucking big time Wilson.
Now what about, so just so you know, Green Thumb, Cobra's up on a big hill. I think he's up like 1,000 feet, maybe higher. 500's up on a hill too. 500, try calling Green Thumb. He might be able to hear you.
500. Yeah, 500 was just in there. Try Green Thumb 500. Hey, Green Thumb, no pain, no strain, downtown Lewiston by the Hannaford. Yeah, I got a strong copy on you, man. 10-4. Roger, Roger, a big copy, yeah, same way this way. Sorry, you big copy about like 3S units. Yeah, that's about what it is here, too. I mean, that's pretty good. You know, especially from where you are to where I am actually ahead of us. If you see it making it into gray, that's a good trip. Yeah, I got borrowing that K40 from Rodney for right now because I'm having problems with that new Wilson 1000, but the K40 seems to be doing a good job. The free K40? Dude, that's beyond the win.
Yeah, you're doing good. I would say for a mobile, you know, I wouldn't expect you to hear, you know, we got a pretty good, excuse me. I mean, we got stations as far as Fairfield, all the way over, hell, down to the mid-coast, all the way up into Oxford County. So if you're hearing people up in Lewiston, you're hearing Screwdriver, I know your mobile's doing pretty good. So anyways, I was hoping a few more people would have shown up down in your area, but that's all right. All right, well, I'm going to just kind of open it up. People want to talk about whatever. Maybe Screwdriver's got something he's got to say. I don't know. But I've been doing a lot of talking here, so I'm going to take a pause.
Screwdriver? Say that.
Yeah, and by the way, I had it on the beam there, so I could hear Green Thumb a little better, so now I'm back on the Omni. Stop that!
I heard that mobile in Buckfield earlier on roll call there. 774. Try it again. Skywalker in Lisbon.
I think that's 774. He's an in and out. He checks in and then he's gone. I can't think of his name. 327 was trying to reach him last time. I think he kind of checks in and then he boogies.
Okay. Alrighty. I heard the Sumner 513 pretty well, too.
Got a pretty dirty mic.
Yep, good copy on you also.
Hey, 513, tell us what your station is. We know what Green Thumb's running, but you know we're all a bunch of we're a bunch of radio whores out here. So tell us, what are you running for a radio in your antenna? Give us the rundown here. We gotta have the vital measurements here, the vital stats.
Area 29E, running off a penetrator 500.
Oh, okay, penetrator 500. What do you got that up on the house? You got it in a tree? Well, the pipe on the deck's doing a good job. How big's the pipe?
21 feet. Up there maybe 40 feet, something like that to the top.
All right, copy that. Okay, yeah, everyone kind of likes to know what people are running, how high the antenna is, so I'm sure people like hearing that.
Pretty similar to I am. Yeah, it's a good antenna, I swear. I've been happy with it since the day I got it. It's got good ears and gets out there pretty far also. I want to say a little bit clear over there before we shut her down. We got folks here got to hit the sack, so we need to get out of here.
I got a copy on you, Dave. I got a copy on you. You have a good evening.
All right, I'll say right back to you. Sounded good up here as usual. But better take care. We'll try to do better next time, and everybody have a good night. And most people out there, I got a pretty good copy on you, so good evening all, and have a good evening. 513, good day.
See you, 513. Thanks for stopping by.
73 from Mr. Paranoid 269 over here in Waldeboro.
Right on, Waldeboro. Sounded good.
Clearwater, you know 513? Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to tell on him. Out in his garage, he's got a beam and everything. He does real well out there.
Oh, he's got cheater parts.
Yep. He's been laid up for a while, so he has to stay in the house.
Copy that. All right, well, very good. Yeah, glad to have him. Like I said, all the new people, and it's good.
He was a little low in frequency, so it was tough for me to make him out too.
Okay.
Well, I got no problem. He's blistering me. He was blistering me too, but he was hard to understand because he was a little off frequency, and I didn't realize it at first because his mic was scratchy too.
Where was he?
Sumner.
Okay, Roger.
I think I found the problem.
Oh! Stand by, priority traffic. Moose, we're solving problems. Go ahead, Moose.
I had a battery charger on the shed that has a pulse charger trying to do a battery.
Oh, those goddamn battery chargers. They'll get you every time.
Well, out in my shed doing a boat battery.
Well, some of these guys have heard the story, but my neighbor had a charger on their tractor because they go to Florida for the winter. And I actually texted him and I'm like, hey, your battery charger's wiping me out. I said, if I buy you a new better battery charger, do you care? And he said, no, I don't. So yeah, them freaking battery chargers will get you every time.
They're from China. What do you expect? But the pulse just didn't seem right. I walked outside to the smoke. Wait a second. I wonder if it's that. Turn it off. Wait, static went away.
I love me a happy ending. Oh man, nothing from Screwdriver on the happy ending, huh?
Gives me 7 pounds of static every time I plug it in.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. There, Radio Man, no comment about that, huh?
I know. I wonder if we should call the sheriff's department and do a health and welfare check on him. Yeah, well, I'm glad you found it, Moose. Yeah, it's a constant battle over here. You know, it's kind of funny. My wife laughs at me because I'll go to get on the radio. There's a new noise, and I go upstairs and I go, "All right, what did we buy new that plugs into an outlet?" And it's usually, like you said, it's some cheap little gimmick from China, and it's wiping out the band. It's like that guy says, "China is asshole." Oh, that's AM. Get on the sideband.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
It's the Browning on sideband.
Oh my God, it's the Browning on sideband.
I'll be dipped.
That thing's not supposed to do sideband.
Sure it is. It's a Mark III.
I feel like there was one station keying up every once in a while, had real clear audio, but I don't think they checked in the roll call. Everyone get in on roll call. There was one voice I didn't recognize. Guy came in earlier and says, is this the sideband net? And I don't think I ever heard him come in on the roll call.
That was me, Shotgun Willie. I came in.
Oh, okay, that's why. New voice. Well, not new, but I don't hear you very often. Okay, Shotgun Willie. All right, very good. And Greg, the Browning is sounding good. Is that the Browning with the VIFO?
Yeah, the new digital VFO allows this operation to happen.
That's pretty cool. Did you put that in yourself, or did you have someone put that in for you?
No, I bought it as a box.
Oh, okay, because I was going to ask you how hard it was to do. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm not aware of anyone around here that's put one of those in. I'm just curious how hard it is.
Well, after you get the box, all you do is hook it up to a crystal socket in the transmitter. Greg, this is Green Thumb. You got a copy on me, bud? Oh, yeah. I hear you, Green Thumb. I hear you, too. What's your 20? I forgot. I'm down in Portland. Oh, yeah. Nice and close. All right, cool.
There you go, Green Thumb. You'll start getting out here, and then when you get a base station, then you'll really be as they say, shitting in tall cotton.
Are you in Hollis, Green Thumb? Okay, yep, I hear you fine. Yeah, I want to get like a Vector 4000 or something for sure. The only trouble, Radio Man, is the ping.
Well, I mean, you could buy a ping if you're really having your feelings hurt not having the ping.
Well, I have one, but it just weird something on sideband.
Just wanted to say hi to Popcorn out there in San Francisco. Oh, he says I got some echo. I guess I'll have to check that out. But Popcorn's listening in out there in San Francisco. And also, hello to Punisher 1900 in South Carolina.
It might just be on the YouTube feed there, Radio Man. If I listen to the YouTube feed, I do hear like an echo because I can hear you talking and then I can hear it come from the radio.
Okay. What could that be? I don't know. No, it's not that. I don't know. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna have a look under the hood here.
Yeah, 10-4 Radio Man. It's when I listen to myself, I only hear myself, no echo. When you talk, it's like an echo because I can hear you twice.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I had to do something different tonight because Facebook was being weird. So I had to change things on the fly real quick.
I do not hear any echo at you, Radio Man.
Yeah, they're saying over on YouTube.
Oh, 10-4.
Hey, this is Green Thumb again. Just wondering who that is that just was talking with you there, Radio Man.
Yeah, on that YouTube feed, it's only you that has the echo radio, and everybody else sounds correct.
Copy that. Hey, Swiper, are you hearing Green Thumb at all? Green Thumb, I guess, was trying to reach you, Swiper. You hear Green Thumb at all?
No, I can't hear him at all, but I do have a very high noise floor today.
Did you copy that direct Green Thumb? He's got a high noise floor. Alright, I think I fixed it, guys. I see what I was doing wrong. Let's see. Let me go back and check. It should be fixed. Sorry about that. You know, I get a meager salary over here.
Well, I vote for a raise.
Yep, it's fixed now, Radio Man. I just listened to that last transmission there on the YouTube feed. It sounds good now.
Yeah, I was, probably a little hot on the audio too there. Going, all right, there we go. Yeah, I was doing something different on here. And, yeah, that'll do it. So, all right, I'm back.
Another award for fixing it up.
Yeah, I want to know what the hell happened to Screwdriver. He just fell off the face of the earth.
I'll give you another reward when you put some watts up that antenna, USA Radio Man.
Oh, I'm not putting enough watts up the antenna for you?
No, you have way more skill set than what you're doing. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Oh, money. How many watts do I need to put up the antenna? I mean, I've thought about it. How many watts I need to put up the antenna?
Any good CPO worth his weight should be able to do a 500-watt carrier on AM all day long.
The law says 4 watts. What's the matter with you?
All right, it's it's definitely on my mind, Swiper. It's not off the table. So I don't know. We'll see. I've been, honestly, I don't know. I guess I'm just making excuses, but I have been busy doing other things. So, but it'll get there.
Actually, probably set the bar a little too. That's a little higher than what I didn't state that right. That's too much. But I know you can do that. How about 250? Carrier of 250. Forever, all day long, and never have a problem.
Oh yeah. No, I thought about 500 going up to 500. I've definitely thought about it. So it's not off the table. That's for sure. Screwdriver, he's talking I need to try a different antenna. Screwdriver thinks I need to try a Vector 4000. One of them disc golf antennas. That's what I call a disc golf antenna.
Yeah, they're good antennas. I loved mine. I'm surprised to hear him say that though. Because you got a IMAX, right?
Yeah, I think the IMAX is good. I mean, I don't think it's going to be going to another antenna. I think maybe, if I'm lucky, I pick up an S unit, which, hey, on some stations, picking up an S unit would be a big deal. Like, there's a couple guys that, I can't hear that well, and picking up an S unit would be a big deal.
Yeah, for me, you've got it set up right. You've got a good antenna for an Omni. Actually, in my opinion, a great antenna for an Omni, and you have a great antenna for a beat. You get the best of both worlds. For receive, you can either change locations or push it up higher. I don't think you're going to get any more receive. You got to change your antennas. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. But I know you have the capabilities to pump it up.
Ah, there he is, Mr. Pipeline. And go ahead, Pipeline in there. Rumford? All right, Mr. Pipeline. Rumford, right on the edge of the Rumford-Milford Township line there. Coming in. We got a good copy on you. Now there's a guy, he does pretty good up there. He's talking to people out in Newfoundland, and geez, crow, his exploits I hear far and wide.
We can hear you out here on the coast tonight too, 621 Brandon. Yeah, Mr. Paranoid over here in Waldenboro.
Stand by a minute, Green Thumb.
Roger, the 4x5. Well, I guess you're just barely moving my needle, but I can hear you. That's all it takes, 621 Brandon. Nice to talk to you. Nice to hear you out there from Milton Township in Rumford Line on Route 232.
Sounding good in Auburn tonight, Pipeline.
Clearwater.
All right, I'll be quiet.
Go ahead, Green Thumb. There was a couple stations talking, one over in Lincoln County and the other over in Oxford County. But go ahead, Green Thumb.
Oh, 10-4, I was just wondering if you could shout out up there to 621 for me, because I can't hear them.
Oh, okay. Did you say you can't hear Pipeline 621? You're not hearing him? Is that what you said?
That's correct. I am not hearing them.
All right. Pipeline, that's Green Thumb over in Hollis. He said he's not hearing you. He just wanted me to relay that up to you. Not hearing you over in Hollis. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe if he gets a base station set up, yeah. But you know, he on a mobile, I think his mobile's doing pretty good for the stations that he's hearing and talking to. I think it's, you know, it's nothing to sneeze at. He's doing all right on the mobile. But if he steps up to a base, I'm sure you and him will be able to talk. Oh yeah, that Floyd, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. He's always getting out from the mobile.
Very, very sneaky.
Yeah, sorry about the echo. This is just going out to YouTube. I had an issue with the audio here, so I fixed it. And then I couldn't stream on Facebook tonight, so I'm just streaming on YouTube.
Good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening.
Hey, Pipeline, you copy me over here? 207 over here in Minot? And 4, glad I'm making it that far. That's good. Oh, yeah, is this 207?
He was just wondering. Yes, it is 207 Pipeline.
I hear you over here in Waldoboro.
I just heard somebody. I could barely hear him coming in, though, over the static.
Good boys, Mr. Paranoid, hollering out from Waldoboro. I do hear you there, 207 in Minot.
10-4 there, Pipeline, I hear you. Coming in. A little bit over the static, but I got you.
Screwdriver, I gave you a layup earlier and you weren't even around to respond.
Oh man, I thought I heard, well, I was out the other day with the guy talking, and I thought I heard a couple of things. I'm like, what am I missing? But I didn't want to like try to pull away and be rude.
Oh, I was just goofing around there. Moose figured out what his receive issue was. He had a battery charger charging up his boat battery. And I said, oh, I love a happy ending. And everyone was like, what? Seriously? Screwdriver's not going to say anything about that?
Oh, man, I missed the happy ending. Son of a...
I thought about keying up and saying something, but, you know, I just let it slide.
Well, I mean, enough lube to have... Never mind.
Yeah, you got to make sure you bring your coupons.
Yes, I got my Groupon online. I'm all set.
You imagine? I have a half-off coupon.
Hell yeah. So, did that Green Machine sign off? Yeah, I was hearing him pretty good.
Green Thumb. I don't know. Yeah, Green Thumb. Go ahead. Screwdriver's ringing your coax, Green Thumb.
What's going on, Bart?
Oh, yeah. Green Machine was the other guy. Never mind. What's going on, Mr. Green Thumb? I knew I could hear you in there. You're definitely making the trip. I mean, I'm, you know, a half mile from Radio Man, so if he's hearing you, I'm probably going to hear you, too.
You're a lot stronger and nice sounding than Radio Man. You're sounding like you're friggin' right over in Buxton.
Oh, man, we won't tell him that. Yeah. Sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes this radio sounds good, and other times, well, it's not so much.
What are you on tonight?
I'm on the ICOM, the old 765.
How do you copy this one?
Yeah, sounds great. You're right there.
Browning.
What do you want? What do you want tonight?
I'm on the Browning.
On the Browning, nice. You're a little off frequency here. I'd say you are. I could be a little bit too, but I mean,
Hey, Dirty Diaper. Thank you. How you doing?
Okay. That seems to have plenty of output. It's working right, so what the hell?
some good old Browning audios on frequencies that are impossible to get to. Gotta love that.
Hey, 50 years old this year.
Friggin' right. Oh, I always got a copy on that pipeline.
Yeah, what are you reading for a signal?
No, you got me at about a 9, maybe a hair over. About what you normally give me.
Really? Okay. All right. I just thought I'd see if I was doing any better or not.
It might be a slight bit better, like a needle's width, but nothing that I would, I could account it to conditions or how loud you are, so it's hard telling. But if I were to go back and look at like video, yeah, you're usually right at that 9 mark when I have my preamps on.
I'm trying something else. Did that do anything for me?
I didn't see much of a difference over here. Your audio still sounds great. What you playing with? Different antenna, different radio, amps, just playing around, huh? And more on the 700 watts. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely working. I mean, you sound great. Like I said, I don't know if I would have noticed a big difference, but if you went from 300 watts to 700 watts, I mean, that's less than a half, or right about a half finesse unit. So, maybe you went from a 9 to a 9.5. That would be a little negotiable.
Hola.
But, Did it make a difference at your place, Radio Man? I know you usually seem to have a little bit harder time hearing them.
Well, yeah, I would say it's a whiskers width, but with the amount of signal that I get from him, it's definitely a lot easier to copy him. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you kind of don't want to tell somebody, well, you're a whisker louder, but it bumped him up to a point where that whiskers width just made it a lot easier to hear.
Cool. Yeah, definitely if you're at that static level, it does make, even that needle's width, that's something that you really can't tell. That needle's width is the difference of pulling you out of the noise floor or not, for sure.
Well, he made a big difference over here when we were on AM.
I guess that would be another aspect would be,
Yeah, Dirty Diaper, he put a VFO on it, and he's been playing around with it, one of them DDS VFOs.
Consistency and paid attention, but I know sometimes on AM it can be a little bit harder to pull you out of that noise floor over here, so that would be a good telling tale.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just kind of curious. The only thing I'm having an issue with is anybody that is like 4 pounds and below, I just get a static buildup by it, that's all.
And yeah, I mean, you might be able to, throw some Ferrite beads on that switcher that's in there, or, there's some stuff that might be able to improve that, but, it's hard. If you get a switcher that's making noise, it is really hard to change that. Changing the voltage coming out of it a little bit, one way or another, can make a difference, but, yeah, a lot of times if they're just dirty, they're just dirty.
Yeah, well, this is not able to do that. This is one that you just plug it in,
Now, it's still just a mobile amp inside of a box with a power supply, so you definitely can do that, but I mean, it's not something that most people would. I hear you. Glad to hear you using it, though. That's always good.
Copy on me still?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm going to be going 10-8. You guys all have a good night.
He's good, man. Hey, have a super final, man. Good hearing you in here, and yeah, it's definitely working. It's always great when you make a few contacts. You got a starting point to say, now what can I do to hear people a little bit better or get out better, and that's when it gets addicting.
That's Big 10-4. It really kind of already is getting addicting.
Yeah. What are you running for a radio? Oh, I don't mean to keep you out here. I know you said you were leaving. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's a QT40 with the cheap RM 203 amp.
And 4. Yeah, those are good radios.
I'm kind of after one of them with the preamp built in. You know what I mean?
How much static are you getting right now on your radio?
Probably like 5.5.
Yeah, so a preamp probably wouldn't do you any good. It's going to bring your static level up from a 5.5 up to a 9. So if somebody's giving you 1 dB more than the static, they're always going to be giving you 1 dB more than the static. So, you know, it just changes to where it looks like on there. If you had like a real low static level, sometimes they help, but I noticed, you know, on my bass, in certain conditions, I have good luck with them. In my mobile, I can never run a preamp on my mobile. It just brings in so much hash and trash. It can actually make it harder to hear people with the preamp on.
All right, man.
So don't feel like you're missing out is all I'm saying. I'm not going to say it's not another switch you can't throw. You can play with switches and, you know, whatnot, but just because it says preamp or receive amp, it will not usually give you any better receive. Like I said, in my instance, every instance I have in every mobile I've ever had for the last 30 years, it doesn't do anything unless I'm parked on top of a hill, way out of town, with my vehicle shut off. And then my preamp does something. But if my vehicle shut off, I don't want to run it with an amp on, so it really still was useless.
Well, I guess the next step is to get the old Wilson 1000 back on, or maybe even upgrade to a 5000 or something, and see the difference between that and this K40 that Rodney's let me borrow.
Yeah, I mean, good antennas. You know, truthfully, you probably won't see a big gain between any of those. Wilson 1000 and 5000 are going to be identical as far as performance goes. So unless you're doing like 10,000 watts, 1,000 is fine. A 1,000 is good for like, not 1,000 watts like most people would think. I think it's good for like 2 to 5,000 something. But I mean, the K40 is respectable for what it is. You might see a little bit of a gain going from the K40 to the Wilson. I don't know if it would be enough to really notice, but because the Wilson is a little bit longer than the K40.
Yeah, I have a 1,000, but it had like a SWR of over 10, so I got to bring it back to the shop, and the guy's going to either switch it out or fix it there on the spot, right in front of me. It's going to take a few minutes or whatever if there's something to resolder.
Yeah, they're not uncommon to actually have problems with the stock ends that screw onto your radio. So they use like these two-piece ends that screw into each other. I just saw that recently with a new one. It fell apart. I had to cut it off, solder on a new end. So, yeah, they can definitely have issues.
Yeah, I noticed that's kind of janky on the coax there.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with the way that's done. But everything else, I mean, I love my Wilsons. I mean, I've got a bunch of antennas up front on. I change them out of my vehicle all the time, just the hell of it. I can tell you right now, from all the testing that I've done with the normal big three, everything is pretty comparable, whether it's a Wilson 1000, a Wilson 5000, a Striker 810, a Stereo 5000. There is zero noticeable difference on my end, whether it's receive or transmit. I drive from New Gloucester to Biddeford every day, and I see zero difference between either of those antennas.
Yeah, that seems to be like the general consensus that I'm noticing too. So, yeah.
You're always going to find somebody that swears by one antenna being better than the other because that's all they run. They had bad luck with a certain antenna. Green Machine, different guy, not you. Green Machine, who works at BIW, he's out late at night usually, but he swears by his K40. And we'll talk to him all the way from Bath up to Clinton. Swears by his K40. He loves that thing. And those are good working antennas. You get more than 200 watts into them. They can burn up. They're not the highest power carrying, but for 100 watts, 200 watts, they work great.
Oh, she's getting the job done, that's for sure. I'm just borrowing the thing, like I said, so I appreciate him for letting me do that.
Heck yeah.
Well, I'm going to sign off and go in the house. You guys all have a good night.
See you, Green Thumb. Good hearing from you tonight.
Yeah, man, this is awesome. This is a good time, and we'll do it again next week.
I was going to start my CSA at the beginning of this, Radio Man, when we heard new voices, and say, just so you know, if you got sensitive, delicate sensibilities, or you're afraid about hearing about butt stuff, you might not want to listen. Go ahead with Screwdriver.
Yeah, my fiance thinks, I don't know, she's not sure if I'm actually gay or not because of the amount that I talk about butt stuff, so it's no problem.
Good Green Thumb. Yes, I am on the west branch of the Zinskit, so I'm not on a pond, so I don't even know where Half Moon Pond is. Yeah, so no, I'm just right along the edge of the river, or the river runs through the middle of my camp, I should say. So if you took, depending on which way you were coming from, but it's Reading Road in Sumner, so, if you came off 219, you curved around like Black Mountain and took Reading Road, that's going to bring you into Woodstock and turn into a short road, but I'm well before that. I'm on the tar. I'm right there on Reading Road. I guess you didn't come down Reading. You probably passed Reading. And kept going straight, like, where the hell that, not Bill Plantation, but, yeah, so you went by, Big Concord, and you were, yeah, you just kept going straight, came from what, like, 31 or whatever the fuck it is? Yeah, hold on for a screwdriver 1 second. Yeah, so I'm back before the cemetery, so you're talking on the flat. That little cemetery on the right is, right after that you got Washburn Pond up in the woods a little bit on the right, which is where that Little Concord is where the, you know, with the Biscuit starts out of. Right across from that you had, I think it was old RR Road or something like that. So a dirt road all closed off, but yeah, so I would be a little before that, well, a little closer towards, I guess the tar side. So it depends on where you came into Reading Road from. Did you come in, from like Greenwood Road and, Black Mountain, or did you come in from like Tool Hill? I wasn't sure Reading was, I do remember hearing people call it a town, but last I knew it was still called Reading Road all the way out. So if you were coming that way, you would have, depends if you followed Reading Road all the way out or whatnot, but yeah. Yeah, we'll talk some more in a minute. Go ahead for a screwdriver.
As agitator in Auburn, checking in.
What is going on, Mr. Agitator? How are you doing, sir?
How are you?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. I think I heard you on a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, good hearing you in there. You're fairly new to the radio in Auburn, right? Roger. Yeah, you sounded good. I don't know what you're running for radio, but yeah, you hit me pretty good. Maybe a little off frequency, but you hit me good.
Thank you.
I got him down on the list, Screwdriver. Copy direct.
Perfect. So, pipeline. Where did you take off from Reading Road? Well, were you on actual Reading Road? Because I have heard of Reading, some people calling it as a town. Maybe I'm misremembering exactly where. So you turned off, you went past like Little Concord and all that shit, and then it turns to Tar, right about is where you're talking about. It turns to Tar real close to where that cemetery was. No kidding. Yeah. So yeah, that little cemetery that's right next to the road would have been on your left hand at that point, I would assume, right? Yeah. Yep. Dude, you drove right past my camp for sure. Where did you follow Reading Road out to? Did you go all the way till you hit like Black Mountain and then you turned on to Greenwood or something like that, or did you turn before that? Okay, so you went up Tool Hill Road. So you took a right on the Tool Hill, went across that little bridge that's almost one lane, then it turns to dirt directly after? Yeah, they must have changed the name because it was always Reading Road that went all the way through till you hit that intersection up there. But yeah, when you left though, you came down past the flats or the village, whatever you want to call it. You probably went another 3 miles, and then you took a right on the Tool Hill Road. Yeah, so when you go on Tool Hill Road, it's right there kind of on a corner. A little bit of a curve, I shouldn't say corner, but you went across a little plain bridge and then it turns to dirt. You go up a big hill and then you go to the right, and you came out by the apple orchard, I assume? So right before you get to Tool Hill, I would have been that last driveway on the right. It's about a mile, half mile, 3/4 mile back, but about a mile back, give or take, if you would have taken that. There's only one driveway. There's no driveway between Tool Hill and my driveway. So my camp is right there.
Oh, okay. All right. I get an idea where you are now.
If you came from Tool Hill and you came down Tool Hill and you stopped on Red and you took a left, I'd be the first driveway on the left. There's a big white sign just painted on it. It says G. Williams. Maybe an address. I don't remember, but you pull to a field that I have up front, and you'd see my homemade bridge crossing the river, like 200 or 300 feet back off the road.
Oh, okay. I know right where you are.
Probably been in there doing your other hobby in that general area.
Yes. And, no, there's one, on that brook, the first time when I first started getting into it, Jesus, like a dog. Boy, that little stream is loaded right full of garnet. Holy smokes.
Roger. I don't know if you know. So, how long have you been in that area? How well do you know the area? Okay, so back at, it's the way you came in. You passed Concord Pond, whatever. So if I came and went past my camp, going out that way, I'd go to the end of Reading Road to the T, to the intersection. You take a right and you go past Concord Pond, or right around Concord Pond. There's four-wheeler trails off to the left. It brings you to, like, Mount Zircon. But you go down that trail probably about 2-3 miles, and up in the woods a little bit, there's some old caves. They used to mine out of them. Like, there's you can look down in from the top. It's like a square borehole that goes down like 75 feet through the borehole into a cave underneath. And you walk into it through this little ravine. I've heard they used to mine minerals out of there. I heard it used to be a salt mine. I don't exactly know. But it is one of the coolest places I've ever been to. Like, there'll be ice in it. It's not quite like the ice caves, but it's pretty damn close. Like, it stays really cool in that cave. And you can tell they definitely machined out of it, did some crap out of it back in the day. Yeah, never really knew. I don't know how long ago it was. I don't know if there's more than one up there, but yeah, I thought that was that was just one of the coolest places I've been to around there. We stumbled across it accidentally four-wheeling. We stopped and parked. Like, what the fuck is this? And it was just a ravine, a little bit of water coming out, and it kind of looped in. And I mean, it was narrow. You're down. You got to walk down a little bit of like cliffs, and then you're down in there, and it starts off at like maybe 10 feet deep. And then it's up to like 30 feet deep over your head, walking through this like 4-foot little fucking valley thing to get into it. It was really cool. I thought that place was awesome. Holy but Jesus, that sounds like a comment for radio, man. Nice, there you go. Roger. What's that Mr. Swiper up to tonight? Well, I guess he's eating a dick. I didn't say that, I'm sorry. I gotta go grab me a monster radio, man. It's time to start my night, so keep people talking. Get it busy. Maybe Taz and Maniac need to come out here. What the hell? What are you doing, Taz?
Skywalker still sandbagging? Skywalker, you still in there? No, must have went to bed.
I heard you there, 774. Thank you. I didn't see you over there, no. I hear you over here in my net. Oh, glad you got my
Hey, 774, you still in the mobile?
Yeah, I parked across the street from my house.
Yeah, your signal came up. I don't know. Wherever you were at your house, where you are right there, man, your signal came up a lot.
Yeah, Roger. I'm probably about, I don't know, 50, 75 yards from my front door across the street in the old phone company parking lot.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, Clearwater was in there earlier. He was trying to call you, say he heard you. But yeah, you're definitely getting out good now.
Yeah, it depends on where I move around in this parking lot so I can hear better. I heard Brandon up there talking up the Monday, but I'm also hear me now. So, how does this radio sound? Get enough audio or anything now?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Sounds like it's on frequency. I mean, you have plenty of audio. I don't think it would hurt you at all if you had more, but you got plenty of audio, though.
Yeah, Roger that. All right, thank you. I'm going to head back to the house. I just want to jump in there and say hello to her. You can hear me and stuff. Appreciate the comeback.
Yeah, no problem, 774. I'm sure if your signal came up to me, it came up to some other people. We got a good copy on you. Have a good evening.
All right, thank you. You too. 73 is to you. Right back at you.
That's right. Oh man, we're getting sung to.
Somebody's serenading us.
Saturday.
Man, we got some production value.
I'd start singing, but they'd all shut their radios off. Shortly after that, you shut the radio off. I said it was shortly after that, you shut your radio off. Look at that, I chased them all away.
Chased them all away. Well, I'm probably going to be shutting it down pretty soon. I'm about to turn into a pumpkin.
A pumpkin?
Radio pumpkin.
What the? 7? We got to put 7 in on the official log.
I talked to Ethan. I've been listening. I figured I'd throw it in there.
Bringing us up to number 27.
Hey, 10-4, we're waving.
Making a good trip out here in Oxford, number 7.
Hey, talk to Ethan. Fix it all that way.
10-4.
We hear your pipeline out there too, top of the evening. Hey, top of the evening, right back at you.
All right, guys, I got to shut it down and get ready for bed. And it was good talking to all of you. And I was going to run the Cobra 2000 tonight, but I ran into a hiccup. The other thing, too, is I'm hesitant to run something different because everyone calls me on it. But I was running the 2000 over the weekend, and I was getting really good reports on Sideband. People were really liking it. But anyways, I'm going the other way. Thanks, everyone, for showing up.
Have a good night, Radio Man.
See ya. Talk to you guys later.
Have a good